So Florence Nightingale, she was born in 1820 and she died in 1910. She came into our lifetime. My grandparents were born in 1896. And when I think about she then died right after, right after they were born, it's just extraordinary. Nightingale is the founder of modern secular nursing, and she's the first nurse therapist. And let's review Nightingale's legacy and why her name is known around the world. She was raised in a wealthy, aristocratic family, and she was expected to marry a rich man. Unusual for her time, though, she was an avid student, also keen to learn about the world. She was inspired by her grandfather Smith's commitment to abolish the slave trade in 1807. And you see the document on the left. This is by William Wilberforce, Abolition of the Slave Trade. One thing that's very important about this document is that these are the kinds of conversations that Florence Nightingale was exposed to at the very beginning into her life, and she was comfortable in a man's world of sitting and having these conversations, not going to the parlor and letting the men have the conversations. She engaged with them in many different ways. At the age of 17, Nightingale experienced a call from God to serve nursing and to serve humanity as a nurse. She recorded in her diary this experience right before her 17th birthday, and then on 3 other occasions throughout her life. And one of the things that I have done in my work is using Evelyn Underhill's 5 phases of mystic spiritual development, have developed and given the framework for Nightingale's life as a mystic. Nightingale trained in Germany and she studied historical French texts, and she loved to read in the original. And she's most remembered for her service during the Crimean War, 1854 to 1856. And she was called the Lady with a Lamp, and she was loved by the British and Turkish soldiers alike. One reason that it is this Lady with a Lamp is she had the tall Turkish lantern that you see here, and she would make rounds in the barrack Turkish hospital, the Turkish barracks there in Scutari, which is now Üsküdar, a part of Greater Istanbul. But when she carried the lantern, her shadow would be thrown onto the wall, and the soldiers were said to reach out and touch the wall or to kiss her shadow as she passed by. Nightingale became a nursing administrator, a nursing educator, an ardent advocate for sanitation, clean water, environmental concerns, education, human rights, especially for women, girls. And we could go on and on with a list of epidemiologists, researcher, reformer. It's vast, and you will see this as we move along.